Rogue One. I thought he said Brogue One. Rogue One, a Star Wars story directed by Gareth Edwards, is set to be released on December 16th, 2016, and apparently they're going into 4 weeks. 4 weeks of reshoots. What does that mean, exactly? Well, Star Wars Episode 7 went through extensive reshoots, and that turned out pretty good. The executives over at Disney saw an early screening of Rogue One, and they said it did not match the tone of the original Star Wars. Disney. Rogue One is said to chronicle the events that led up to the retrieval of the plans for the Death Star. The Death Star. The Death Star. I'm gonna build a Death Star to destroy all the rebel scum, and we're gonna make the Ewoks pay for it. Believe me, it's gonna be huge. To be fair, this happens all the time. Most Hollywood studios account for rewrites and reshoots in their budget. Like that time Bruce Willis reshot half of the movie Color of Night because he didn't like the way his toupee looked. So he wore this hat during the reshoots. According to reports, Disney's a little upset that Rogue One is darker in tone than A New Hope. But hey, come on. We want to explore different genres. I personally like when movies that are part of a franchise explore different genres. If Rogue One actually puts the wars in Star Wars, that could lead to some really cool storytelling. So why not? Why not make a hardcore Saving Private Ryan type of space movie? Not that kind of hardcore. We haven't ever seen that really before, and it would be cool if it took place in the Star Wars universe. And then in 2018, we get a Han Solo spin-off movie, which has plenty of fodder for great comedy. I am often mistaken for a Wookiee. And as it turns out, Alden Ehrenreich was just cast as the young Han Solo, and he is said to make a cameo in Rogue One. It's rumored to leave off 10 minutes before Star Wars A New Hope begins. Or what we just like to call around here Star Wars, because it's called Star Wars. Which really doesn't make sense if it's supposed to take place 10 minutes before A New Hope. Alden Ehrenreich is way too young and whatever. I want to see some new lore, I want to see some new things. Gareth Edwards said himself that he wanted Rogue One to feel more hopeless, in the sense that people don't have magic to save them from this war. And by the end of the original trilogy, a magical mystical force helps bring down the Empire. But if I'm reading the writing on the wall, it sounds like Disney's a little afraid to stray away from what Star Wars Episode 7 did. If we look at Star Wars Episode 7, it really just revamps A New Hope. It goes over a lot of the same beats, and is essentially, for all intents and purposes, the same movie as A New Hope, but enjoyable nonetheless. So that's why I think Disney is panicking a little, because they had one success, and of course, Disney being the ginormous corporation that it is, it wants to ensure its investment in the future by going, hey, remember that thing you liked that one time? Well, here it is again, and again, and again. The Disneyfication of Star Wars. Hey, it could be a good thing. Maybe Rogue One could stand to improve from some reshoots. Maybe they saw the movie and there could have been a couple things added, or maybe some things taken away that would make the movie an overall better experience. Hopefully they're not just going back to add voiceover so they can explain everything after the fact, like they did in Blade Runner and Dune. I really hope they don't. I'm the Kwisatz Haderach.
For he is the Kwisatz Haderach.
I'm the Kwisatz Haderach. Conrack.
Close, but not close enough. You try.
I think Disney just wants to make Star Wars Episode 7 again, which remade Star Wars Episode 4. I guess if you got a good thing, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And in a related story, Suicide Squad has also gone into reshoots, apparently to punch up the comedy in the punch-up of a movie that it looks like it's going to be. But then again, there is no amount of reshooting that will make Jai Courtney happen. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Why would you need to reshoot Jai Courtney? He's got a huge head. How would you miss him? He's got a huge noggin, that guy. He should be an Ant-Man as Jai Ant-Man. I'm saying he's got a large cranium. I personally hope that Rogue One retains a dark, gritty atmosphere, which maintains an original aspect of Star Wars that we've never seen before. My favorite thing about each subsequent Star Wars movie is that they always introduce new vehicles, new species, new ideas. For better or for worse, George Lucas did that even in the prequels. He added new ideas and new concepts about the Star Wars universe, even if we didn't approve of them. Though I do think The Force Awakens was a great effort in getting the Star Wars universe back on track. So I think it's important moving forward that someone over at Disney realizes that every subsequent movie expands your idea of that galaxy far, far away. So what do you think about these Rogue One reshoots? Does it get you worried? Are you looking forward to maybe them improving on the movie? Let me know in the comments below. And check it out! Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away something special to a lucky commenter. So remember to comment on these videos. Thank you for stopping by. Remember to like the video if you like it. Feel free to go on my channel, check out the other videos, and share them with your pops. Because Father's Day is coming up. And subscribe if you want to throttle with me. Though we'd all like to think that war was just a fictional concept, it's actually a reality for some people. And if you want to help those affected by war, there's actually ways you can do that. So click the icon on my face at the end of the video if you want to learn more about that. Or you can check the card, or look for a link in the description below. I'm Aristotle Full Throttle, and I'll see you later. Disney. Out of the deep freeze. My name is Freeze. Learn it well, for it will be the chilling sound of your doom. So then Bucky is sent on a mission in 1991 to go kill somebody. We don't know who. Until later we find out it's Quetzalcoatl.